Okay, so this is Shutterbug 2089 coming back for a new game. Not new for me, new for the channel. The channel is still very young. This will be the fourth video, I believe, that we're recording. We're trying out our setup for capturing the Switch, or capturing content from the Switch. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm recording on my phone, my audio, and we'll see how that goes. I'm also wearing headphones, so hopefully I don't get too loud, but at the same time, the mic is not ideally placed close to me. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. And without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. So we'll be visiting an island here on Animal Crossing known as Cirra. That's Cirra. And in Cirra, we have a full complement of islanders right now. Let's see. We're pretty far along in development, not nearly as far as some of our neighbors, if you will. But it is a lovely place, and I like being there. Okay, so we've got the music playing now, and there's Marshall. Gosh, he's definitely goals for sure. Definitely goals. I got confused for a sec because I saw the time and I thought, well, that doesn't look right, but that's a backup thing. We haven't had to use that yet, which I'm glad of, but if I ever do need to, I'll be glad that I turned it on. Yeah. Sometimes my load times are a little laggy. I think it might be the internet connection out here, but kind of startled me. All right, so this is me. We're getting ready for it's not me, that's so silly. Yeah, it's me, whatever. And so we're getting ready for Festival. There's Rold. Let's see what he's doing. It's not even really that late. It's had a basement for a while. That's really funny because he's never once mentioned my basement, and actually the basement has all ice stuff. It's very similar to what is going on in his house, so we might check that out in a little bit. You know what? I swore to myself I wouldn't be worrying about this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And if you guys see over here, there is a little golden spot in the ground where I can bury some bells and grow out a tree. Yeah, grow a money tree, because this is a fantasy game. If only it were that simple in real life, and some people might be very against the whole burying that many bells, but at this point it's kind of like I'm just all in on trying to I don't know, make some of that cash money. But anyway, well, that's the reason I ran over there, was because that's usually where I go to. That was where I was keeping all of the money trees. I was moving them because I finally realized it was safe to do that, and you can dig them up and move them, and it's okay. Let me grab this while I see it. But at the same time, yeah, we'll get there. At the same time, I don't know what I was going to say, guys. The point is, I'm putting them over here now, and I'm putting them wherever I want to put them, but they're out of the way over here, and so that's what I'm going to do. I actually had decided yesterday, because I dug up the spot to plant it, and I dug up the spot to plant it, and oh man, I was not thinking. I was on the phone. I was talking to somebody, and I immediately covered the hole back up. I don't know why. So I didn't bury anything in it. I dug up the 1,000 bells that were in there, and I did not really. Wow. And I did not the fishing in here is so tricky. If you guys can help me with some advice, I'd take it. I'd gladly accept it. But anyway, I covered up the golden spot there to bury the bells, and so I lost a whole day, a whole tree, and that was pretty devastating. I skipped through that really fast. Those little sayings make me laugh. Now I hate that. This is one of my favorite things to do because the snowmen really drive me crazy. They're very rude and obnoxious, and I'm not very good at making them perfect, and they demand perfection without exception. So what I will do now when I find one of these, and I like it when they're rolled up a little bit bigger, is just take them right on into the river. That's what we'll do. And they've been breaking when they hit the water after they get to a certain size. I really like to watch them sink slowly in. We're gonna try this one because it's very vindicating for me, and it's therapeutic even. I feel better knowing that the snowman cannot hurt anybody for one more day, and that feels right to me. So let's see if, I guess they have to be smaller. If I spot another one, might not be this video, but we will definitely I'll definitely try to show that. So this actually used to be where Cashmere's house was until today. She moved down that way. Well, actually, we might be able to spot her from up here, but we'll go down there and check it out later. Because she's actually, you can see the corner there. But anyway, we'll I just feel like I'll get yelled at if I don't show that I know how to do this. But you can see so much more that way. Anyway, we'll be down there in a bit here. Now, what Cashmere does not know, unfortunately, is that she's not going to be living on Cirra much longer. We're actually going to have someone else move in, and that's a surprise. I think I'm going to save that maybe for the next video. They're actually visiting on the campsite right now. I have not yet visited them to find out what they want to what souvenir they want from me today. That's because this is day 2 of me persuading them to come live on Cirra. So let's see what Marshall has to say. I'm just going to see if this is his or if he knows whose it is. Oh, Marshall's always so sharp. I love him. He's great. And thank you, Marshall. And so let's make sure the ship isn't back here now. Marshall actually kindly sent me a forgery in the mail yesterday. So that's hanging up in my living room because I took it to the museum, and that's where I found out it was a forgery. I'd never received that in the mail, which is cool. And then after that, I came over to Nook's Cranny, and wouldn't you know, oh wow, what's his name? Celeste's brother. I can't think of it. The owl? That's so bad. Anyway, he had called them to warn them, and of course that's just my narrative. I mean, they knew, Timmy and Tommy knew immediately that it was fake, and they wouldn't take it, which is fine. I just wanted to see how much it was. I was planning to hang it up anyway, but thanks, Marshall. My picture book. Sherp's great. He brings a lot of levity. A bicycle helmet. Okay. Great. Thanks, Sherb. See ya. I don't want to fuss about the things they give us sometimes. This is new. I made it last night, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I said I'm gonna go with like a toy shop aesthetic here for a minute. And I mean, nobody pay attention to the fact that I'm selling off And you're probably like, well, why are you selling in the drop box instead of going in there? And the answer is there are so few bells. Oh man, I should have caught that. That's new. I have not caught that yet. There are so many new bells that, wait, what? Oh, it was so worth so few bells. Guys, I'm losing it. I'm trying to do too much. All right, well, with that said, let me wrap up this video and we'll catch up on the next one. And I will send you off with a little something fun. All right, see y'all later.